YouTubers, how are you? If you found me, I thank you for finding me. I thank you for coming and spending my birthday with my very first episode. Today happens to be my 51st birthday. So I decided on my 51st birthday for some reason to start a YouTube channel. My channel is called the Chronicles of the Knottee Hooker. And it's actually a play on words. The naughty part of it is because I am that one friend that you have that can turn any and every, the most innocent comment, and I can turn it and I can make it dirty. That's just one of my, one of my quirks, something that and my friends will tell you that's like, yeah, but it's fun. I mean, hey, hello, life is too short to take it serious. So I've been a crocheter for, I don't even know how many years I've been a crocheter. When I first started crocheting, I had no idea. I taught myself, so I had no idea how to make my crochet go straight. So I ended up with a whole bunch of halter tops. And I was young enough to wear those halter tops. So that's how long it's been since I started crocheting. I crochet to the traditional style as well as Tunisian, because a couple of years ago, I've been wanting to learn how to knit for years, and holding two needles in the yarn was just, it wasn't happening. And when I tried to learn how to knit, that was before YouTube, before Google or whatever, and I was unsuccessful. So, and I decided to try it again this year after I saw the Stephen West Doodler. Y'all, I saw it, I fell in love. My knitting friends were like, yeah, it's beautiful, we'll make us one, but nobody volunteered to make me one. So I said, okay. So in January, a friend of mine told me, I tried continental because everybody kept saying, oh, if you're a crocheter, then go continental. Yeah, okay, didn't work. So a friend of mine told me, try Portuguese knitting. I tried it, I watched a couple of videos, I put it behind my neck, because Portuguese knitting either goes behind your neck or it goes in a knitting pin, which I found me a knitting pin. After I figured out that I liked it and I could do it because I'm not holding the yarn. The yarn is in front of you and I can just flick my thumb and go. So I am now bi-stitchable. It's a big thing for me because I've been wanting to learn how to knit. I'm still doing the learning the yarn overs and things like that, because most videos that show you how to knit, of course, are either doing it differently than how I'm doing it Portuguese. And I'm still trying to figure out how to maneuver and do the knit front and back and all that stuff Portuguese version versus either the continental or the English or whatever. But trust me, I'll get it down, and I'll have a doodler by the end of this year. Well, I better not say that because, yeah, I'll have a doodler soon, but I'm not going to say by the end of the year, because my friends will tell you I am very famous for, I'll see a pattern, I'll see a thing, and I'm gun-ho, and oh, y'all, we got to do this, let's do it together, and they'll start it, and they'll finish it, and yeah, doesn't always happen with me. Like, I don't know if you all remember a couple of years ago, Mikey with the Crochet Crowd had a mystery crochet along. So I got my friends, and we're all, oh yeah, we're going to make this, we're going to make it, and I ended up with 3 heads with safety eyes. That's as far as I got. I think one of my girlfriends did a head, and I think she might have got some legs done, but those giraffes never got made. So I'm not going to say I'll have the doodler done by the end of this year, but I will have it done soon, sometime. We'll see. I have 3 grown children, Dante, Devin, and Dominique. My middle son sent me some undyed yarn for my birthday, so I get to play this weekend or what have you. But I have 5 grandchildren. The oldest one is 9. The youngest one will be 5 months Monday. And I am a huge sports fanatic. And you can tell that anytime you see me, because my project bags, I found a store on Etsy, and I contacted Kathleen. I'm like, I'm a Carolina Panther fan. I need a Carolina Panther project bag. And she lives in California, but she hunted down some yarn or some material for me. And I have my Carolina Panther bag. I have my Atlanta Braves bag and my beloved Tar Heel bag. I bleed Carolina blue. And being in South Carolina and having to listen to Clemson fans and Gamecock fans, yeah. But I will put a link to Kathleen's store. The name of her Etsy store is Baked Taters Designed, and I'll put a link down below. I've been wanting to say that for a long time. Yeah, look down. It's there. So that's just a little bit about me and who I am. I decided to start the channel to share my, love for crochet, because to me, crochet they have a bad rap. People associate a lot of times crochet with simply granny squares or Afghans or those toilet paper things with the dolls and all that stuff, and they forget or they don't realize that crochet has so many wearables. The crochet designers to me get a bad rap as far as they're not as well known or they're not as recognized as knitting designers are. And even in the indie dyer industry, or in that, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. When you see indie dyers and they're showing you, they're showcasing their work or whatever, they'll knit up a swatch, but very rarely will they show anything crocheted with their yarn. And and you've heard the horror stories of people that go in local yarn shops, or crocheters that go in local yarn shops, and once they tell the whoever's helping them that they're a crocheter. I read one lady on Facebook, and of course, it's on Facebook, so it has to be true. That she said the lady told her at a local yarn shop, when she told her she was a crocheter, that, oh, you need to go to Michael's or Joann's. Okay, so if I'm here, then that means I'm looking to expand the yarn that I'm working with. I can make beautiful things with indie dyed yarn or whatever. This here is it's a Tunisian Charlotte. I dyed the yarn for it. And it's just, hello, this is just as beautiful crocheted as it would be knitted. So I just, so I'm going to share, and I get up on my soapbox, and trust me, I have a weekly yarn group that we meet every week on Wednesdays at the local Panera Bread, and they would tell you, I get up on my soapbox all the time about how crocheters aren't treated, they're treated like second-class citizens as far as I'm concerned. And I do everything I can to right that wrong. But, so I figure I'd just show, we'll talk crochet, we'll talk knitting, we'll talk yarn, and see where it goes from there. I don't know. Right now I think I'm just going to upload a video a week just to check in and say hi. Like next week, I think I want to show you all what I have in my project bags and what the mini projects I have started. Some are knitted, some are crocheted, and see what yarn I'm show you the yarn that I'm going to dye up this weekend. I hadn't decided on the colors yet, except for one. I know what color I'm going to do, a couple of them, but I have 10 skeins to play with, so ain't no telling what I'm going to end up with. And I tend to, as you can see, like bright colors. Pastels are hard for me because, that's just not my niche. So, again, I am Natalie Jett. I am a crocheter. I am a knitter now, and I'm an indie dyer. And I just want to share my love for fiber arts with you all. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my very first episode. And I hope to see you soon. Take care.